Welcome to this behind-the-scenes look at the making of the Phoenix Film Festival's 25th anniversary fanfare. I'm Christopher Caliendo, composer, and I had the opportunity to create this fanfare for the 25th anniversary of the Phoenix Film Festival. And joining me on this journey is Paul DeNigris, visual special effects artist and CEO of Foxtrot X-Ray, who brought the festival's 25-year history to life through stunning animation featuring all of its past poster art. And alongside Paul, an ensemble of exceptionally talented musicians, combined with over 45 meticulously crafted MIDI tracks, helped transform this piece into a full symphonic experience. And this documentary will take you inside the 5-step creative process, showing you how we brought the music and visuals together to celebrate this milestone event. Paul shared the initial version of the animation sequence you're watching to give me an idea of its rhythm and duration, which turned out to be approximately 90 seconds. For the animation, Paul used the Marvel logo Fanfare as our working model. This rough cut gave us a foundation to build upon, and from there I sketched my ideas on piano and transferred them into my publishing software. The playback you're hearing now uses Finale's built-in Garrison samples, which are quite basic in quality. However, this method allows me to quickly convert my ideas from paper to audio, providing Paul with an early, albeit rudimentary, impression of the direction I'm pursuing.
Yeah, so, we've talked about how, we're kind of trying to emulate a little bit of, what Marvel does with they have their different moments from their movies reflected in the lettering. So that's kind of where we're going with this. We're building a chrome version of this Phoenix Film Festival 25th anniversary. And then reflected in that will be the posters from years past, right? So all these different films that won Best Feature at the film festival.
Moving to stage 2 after completing the music and orchestration, I upgraded to higher quality virtual instruments. This allowed Paul to better envision the final product. Meanwhile, Paul and his team at Foxtrot X-Ray were hard at work refining the animation. Allow me to introduce our talented musicians. First, we have Martha Edwards, a French hornist, who was the first to be recorded. The French horn, with its heroic tone, carried the predominant melody in the fanfare. Martha performed 4 parts, and I positioned the microphones in different locations to create the effect of a full horn section. Next, I recorded trombonist Carlos Aguera, who skillfully played all 4 trombone parts. To add extra punch to the sharp marcato brass bass lines, I incorporated Albion low brass samples. Classical trumpet player Rod Larkin followed, delivering a brilliant performance of the fanfare's middle section, which serves as a bridge to reintroduce the main horn melody. And finally, my dear wife, Kristen, added a shimmering brilliance to the entire fanfare, with her piccolo and flute performance completing the piece with elegance and flair. And as we recorded, Paul and his team continued to enhance the visual elements, creating a more dynamic and engaging animation. Mark Keefner, a Platinum Award-winning pop composer and engineer and business partner for many years, mixed and mastered the final product in our Los Angeles recording studios.
Thank you, Christopher. Getting the balance between MIDI instruments and live instruments in a situation like this is, it's a real juggling act, trying to get everything in place where it sounds real and sounds like it's in the same room. That's the goal, is to try to achieve a sense of a real orchestra performing all at the same time. So many times on a situation like this, refer to the Capitol Studios room reverb. It's sampled from the real Capitol Studios and tends to add to the illusion that this is in a real room. So I haven't heard this in a large room yet, like people have at the festival on a large screen, but my hope and desire is that it translates well, and more importantly, beyond any technical issue, is the energy there? Does it get you moving? Does it affect you emotionally and make you feel what you originally intended was heroic and uplifting and celebratory? 25 years Phoenix Festival. That's awesome.
And here it is, the fully realized fanfare mixed, mastered, and paired with Paul's completed animation. On behalf of me, Paul, Mark, and the musicians, we hope you enjoyed this behind-the-scenes making of the Fanfare animation celebrating the 25th anniversary of the Phoenix Film Festival.